light on all the lights. It is late night chat. Do I need to be super bright? I don't think so. So I'm not going to turn on the other light. If you watch this in the replay, hey, it's like 11 something at night. I couldn't, well, okay. So I plan on doing late night chat, but it was supposed to start at 10. I went to take a little nap. You know how it is. I slept. And so now I'm awake. And so I said, go ahead and do some chat then. And for everybody who watching, I do have on clothes because you know somebody gonna say, oh my God, she's naked. I go through this every time I do something like this. And it's like you always want to show the cloth. So then somebody will, hey Alicia, hey Coco, hey D'Angelo. You know, you always want to show the cloth because you know somebody's going to say something crazy. So it's late night chats. I said, you know, you might clutch your pearls depending on where this chat goes. Ain't no telling. There's no telling. And to be quite honest, I'm not even going to like bother, you know, trying to be nice. It's 11 o'clock at night. Oh my God, what's going on with my eye? What's going on with my eye? Whew. One eye is definitely closed more. I don't know what that's about. I'm probably tired as hell. Notice this one is closed more. Okay, so I'm looking crazy right now. I think I'm gonna have to put some eye patch on or something. Yes, I noticed those subtleties. Do you know that I could actually set this up? And this is so wrong. Where the only people who can chat are members. If you can set it up where people, the only people who can chat to you as members. I'm like, whatever. So let me tell y'all a few things. Let's talk about this one thing I saw first. I was looking on Facebook or some shit. And I saw, yeah, something going on my eyes. They bother me. Probably because my allergies, because they were bothering me today. So I saw, because you notice one eye is like more open than the other. What's going on with that? Slightly. Let me wear my hair down so people don't notice. Because I'm noticing it. I think my eyes are puffy though, and I'm just noticing it. Because I have been having little allergy issues. So anyway, I saw this thing where, hey, Miss B, did you see this thing where this guy, this white man, was taunting the people in his neighborhood? Like, they said that he's really racist, and he, like, you know, he comes at you know, black folks all the time. And so then he taunted them and said his address. Hi, Megan. Oh, wow, that's a long time. Did you see that? Hey, kid. And then the neighborhood came to his ass, and they was trying to arrest him on bias intimidation. Hey, Karen. But the neighborhood was there for him. And then, of course, after all of this, oh, no, hi. After all that, he then does a video. They get him on with the news people, and hi Christine, he is apologetic. I am not a racist. I was just having a moment, and you know, I am not that person, and you know, it was in the heat of the moment, and yeah. Why? How? Come on now. Okay, I'm like. So every time someone gets caught saying some shit that's racist, they're not racist. It was just the heat of the moment. Hey, cousin, you know, you were just having a moment. This is not who you are. That's the, you know, they got a speech out there that they just pull up off the internet, right, to speak on why they got caught calling people niggas. Here's the real deal. Clutch your pearls. That's what they got. So when you get caught on tape, saying every nigga you can, and every black motherfucker you can, right? Right, that's what I'm saying. Oh, no, yeah, they was talking about, oh, this ain't nothing new. This is who he is. But now that you've been caught on tape, now that it's gone viral, now that people know who you are and coming for you, now it's all this contriteness. And, I'm like, I'm going to need y'all to calm down. Hey, Drea, I'm gonna need y'all. Here's what I'm gonna need y'all to do in 2021. Remember that people have camera phones. They will film your ass, and you will go viral. And you will go viral. So stop. So if you want to be this racist motherfucker, I would suggest you keep it in your house. Talk shit about people where they can't hear you. Cause when you hit the streets with this shit, I promise you, unless it's just you, unless it's 2 a.m. ain't nobody on the street, somebody gonna videotape your ass. Somebody gonna videotape your. Somebody gonna pull out their phone. They gonna pull out and they gonna start videoing your ass. They gonna post your ass on social media, and you are going to be ridden like you gonna be ridden like a $2 hoe. Rightfully so too. Right, and I don't know why they think at this point that nothing will happen. It okay, so no, this man, you have to see a draft. This is man, I can't remember where it's at. It might be in Philly, where he has been basically terrorizing this neighborhood, and he's just goes off on black folks all the time and calls them all kind of fucked up names, just kick people's door in, goes on these tirades. Well, they finally got him on tape, and it went viral. Somebody taped him on somebody's doorstep going fuck off on them. Oh, is it New Jersey? Okay, I saw Philly stuff was talking about it. So it's New Jersey. And then and at one point he like, come on, and gave his address out. Gave his address out like, black. I mean, he didn't nigga, motherfucker, black nigga. He didn't nigga them to death, right? So then he's upset. So of course now he done got caught. The neighborhood was there when they came to he ain't even that old though. He ain't that old. So they were like, when they went to arrest him, they said on bias intimidation. The neighborhood was out there throwing shit at him. They threw bricks in his window because he gave his fucking address out. So people was like, oh, okay, you want us to come? He was like, my address is that. Come on through. If you ain't bad, that came for him, right? They came. The Negro Brigade came for his ass. I would have been there too. Right, yeah, he's in his 40s. So once this all happens, now of course they put him on the news. Somebody does an interview with him, and of course his conversation is this: I'm not that person. It was just a moment. I am not that person. I am not racist. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I never liked that. I swear to God, they pull up that speech on the internet. If you go and Google it, you will find that speech. I got caught with some racist shit speech. Let me say this. Whatever they call it, there's the speeches out there because they all come up with the same shit over and over again. Like I said, if in 2021, you better recognize that shit can't happen. This ain't 1950. We got phones. We will video your ass. We will put you on internet, and the shit will go viral. Will go viral. Promise you. Promise you. This is not the time, or these are not the times to do that shit and think that you're gonna get away with it, and think that that ain't nobody gonna say anything that's not gonna be found out, because people got phones now. Hell, you can't you can't do shit really without somebody videotaping your ass. So you damn straight do some racist shit around me. If I see you on some racist shit, I'm filming your ass. And you know me, I'll be like, so why are you acting like this? I've done nothing to you to warrant this conversation. Hey, Devontae. Okay, so yeah, that's the I saw that. I was like, this right here is just so what it, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on now. So it's just always, it's interesting. It's kind of sad but interesting at the same time that they really think that we gonna need them to understand your president is gone now. You lost your president. We know y'all tried to, take over the White House, and stop the vote, the vote to come out, but y'all president ain't here no more. So, all of this that y'all been doing for the last 4 years and feeling big bodied about, feeling, hey, we got our man in office, he got our backs, is no longer happening. It's no longer happening. The only thing that's happening for you is that they ain't shoot your ass like they shoot us. That's what you got on your side, is that you're not a person of color who might get shot up for doing some shit. So there we have it. So it was just, it's, you can always rest assured that once they're caught, they're going to go into the whole, I'm not like this. This is not the person I am. I am not this person. There, you can rest assured that is going to come behind all this racist rhetoric. Hell, I've had somebody personally tell me that shit after saying some racist shit. I'm not racist. I apologize if I came off that way. That's not who I am. Well, excuse the fuck out of me. Excuse the fuck out of me. Oh, pulling their phones out, playing music. Oh, okay. Interesting. It might be taken down from Facebook, but trust me, people can get your shit out there. So you can do all that all you want, because guess what? You can listen, some people are savvy enough to pull the music out. That's background noise. You can always pull out background noise if you know what you're doing. If I was videotaping this, I could take out the background noise. It's called background noise. You can take the background noise out. But yeah, so anyway, that's right. After seeing your racist rant, I'm gonna listen to you when you say, I am not a racist. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's where we're going today. That's what we're gonna be believing in today. Okay. Let's go for that. Hey Pam. Hey Pam. So yeah, that's one thing I saw recently. Now, the funny thing is, speaking of shit like that, okay. I used to have, I have a group, but it's really inactive on Facebook. It's called Harlot House. That's where I used to give my events. And, it was a space for adults to speak on, adult matters, primarily sex. I'm just going to be honest. It's almost midnight. Primarily sex. They were being open about who they were, asking questions, and it was a very safe space for anybody to be who they are. Facebook is on some kind of bullshit right now. I promise you, Facebook is the moral majority right now, because of course I'm an admin. There's a few people who are admins. Every few days I get, hey Mario, I get notifications that they're removing things from this group. Oh, that's right, Sarah, you were there in there. I get notifications every few days that they are removing shit. This stuff has been sitting there for like years. Years. We talking stuff from 2014, 2015. They are removing. I'm like, oh honey, at least 7 years. Some of this shit's 7 years old. I'm like, whoever gets paid to make sure this happens, I ain't mad at you, because you getting paid for doing the most annoying, just tiresome job ever. But I'm sure you're getting paid well to make sure that you are getting rid of that conversation. And then, it's stuff like, provocative pictures. And the thing is that the super provocative stuff, we delete it. So we had some shit in there, but we always deleted it, and we'd only let it sit out for so long, and then we would delete it. So yeah. So it's like you know, it's like say everybody want to police everybody now. Okay. Have y'all seen this show, Celebrity IOU? It's a Property Brothers show where they're getting with celebrities who want to do something nice for somebody in their life, and fix something up in their house, fix up something in their house or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything's offensive now on Facebook. Um, so it's really interesting. Now I'm watching the show. But let me tell you, they have one with the Kardashians. They got Kris Jenner. Um, I got their well shit. Facebook on Instagram, so it's coming soon. They have Kris Jenner, and then it's like Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian. All of them are on it, right? That was the one I couldn't watch. I could not watch that episode because anything that the Jenner Kardashian clan does is so self-serving to me. No, mm-mm. I don't even know. I don't know. Nah, I don't need to watch y'all back here. And it's like a really interesting show because it's like they tell the story of why they're doing it for the person that they're doing it for. And it's like quite interesting. Because Viola Davis is on there. She does something for her best friend. Brad Pitt does it for his best friend, who's one of his makeup artists. So it's a really nice show. Michael Bublé's on there. It's like, but when I saw Kris Jenner and them, I said I cannot sit up here and watch these chicks. No, for an hour. I cannot watch them because I know it's gonna be full of them dressed inappropriately, trying to be like, No, thank you. No, thank you. And now, okay, so I know it's a bunch of people in here who ain't gonna understand this, but there's some beauty people in here. I saw this post where KKW, Kim Kardashian's beauty company, makeup brand, they're rebranding and they're doing all this. Girl, ain't nobody buying your shit right now. Ain't nobody buying your stuff. The day you made your money, walk away, close this shit down. Her and Kylie, right? Her and Kylie are both rebranding. Because y'all stop now. Listen, you ran your course, you made your money. Step away from this. I'm like, right, because they got everything half off. I am bad. And I heard, though, that their lip liners are really nice and their lipsticks are good. Right? Yeah, they're rebranding. Like, somebody can't. First off, KKW is one of the most boring. Okay, 75% off. I might get some. I'm not, but okay. But yeah, it's like this. You have worked beige as much as you can. You've worked every part of beige you can. Don't nobody want your shit. It's boring. And it's like, oh, and then it's gonna I mean, they're they want and it's gonna be sustainable packaging. I heard the lip liners. Okay, $5 lipsticks. Okay, but do I need any more lipstick? Let's just have that conversation. Do I honestly need any more lipstick? The camel palette was cute, but then Juvia's Place that came out with them palettes, and now I think I'm gonna go on. I think I'm gonna buy them green palettes, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to buy the green palettes. I was trying not to buy it. I'm really trying not to buy it. No, I'm not buying anything right now. I gotta go to New Orleans. I'm not buying anything right now. Right, we don't need it, but I mean, I'm trying to be good because my lipstick thing, especially when lipstick go cheap, I'll be like, it's $5. Let me buy 10 of them. See, that's how my mind works. My excessiveness works. I'm looking at my plants trying to slow down because y'all see how many plants I done already burst out with. I'm waiting. There's I'm trying to be good. Because let me tell y'all what I got coming right now. I got some stuff from Nordstrom Rack. I got some stuff from Shein. I got some stuff from Coach. Yeah, I don't need to buy nothing else right now. Oh, and then I got some fragrances that should be here any day now. So I'm slowing down. Baby, no, but y'all know what I am getting? Hi. No, okay, so for real, I'm getting tomorrow. See, this is why I'm doing this. Huda's coming out with this nymph line. This nymph line. Have y'all seen it? It's like a highlighter. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's got a blush. And then I want the glowy bronzer now to go with my glowish foundation, that skin tint I bought. Okay, that's what I'm buying. And then Huda, yes, it comes out tomorrow. And then Huda got some of her Obsession palettes, like $13, $17. So I'm still debating the pastel ones. Still debating the pastel ones because she's got the lilac one, the mint one. Hi, Tracy. And another one that I'm thinking I might need for $17. You know what I'm saying? Woo, $400. Yeah. I know you did it for a minute. Okay, I saw you got the ultraviolet because we know it says purple. It's got Karen's name all over it. You gotta get it. And when it's half price, you gotta get it, you know? See, that's how they get us. When they hit half price on shit, we be like, oh, I need to have it. And guess what? Bobbi Brown is now at Ulta. Ulta better come through with a 20% discount real soon. They got Bobbi Brown that just dropped. They got Bobbi Brown. They've gotten Fresh. Yeah, Ulta's coming for Sephora. Now, they points are still good. Yeah, that 50% off drags you. 50% like drags you, like it just drags your ass. When you see 50% off, all of a sudden there's a drag. You know, it's like you trying to, and you like hold. Yes, Bobbi Brown is at Ulta now. Just it will be there officially because they have for the platinum and diamond. They had where you can buy it the Monday or Tuesday. They'll have you like, see, the thing is, these sales will have you drag you, like you'll be like, your fingernails would be popping off and shit. If I trying not to go, but then it's dragging you by the feet. It's got you by the feet. You are just dragging on the ground. This is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible. And you know, you be trying not to, but then it happens. It happens. So yeah. It really does. And so I'm trying to be good because like I said, I bought some clothes. I got a bunch of clothes coming. I got shoes coming. I got a purse coming. I did enough stuff right now. But that Huda's coming. The problem is I want they have like this, she got this rose gold blush. Thank you. I told you my cousin knows these. I don't know how many she has, but these are so adorable. This is my cousin Ayana. I didn't show y'all. Sorry. But she makes beautiful skirts. She's working on her clothing line. And I'm going to try to get it filmed and stuff so you can order from her. But she has beautiful, you know, African fabrics, you know, made from African fabrics. She's doing some jean stuff too. Oh, honey, you haven't seen it, Karen? I did a makeup session. And that's what I used. The Glowish, baby, it is glowy. It's beautiful, though. It is glowy, though. It's so glowy. Even after you set it with some powder, the glow is still there. You look so fresh. Right, yeah, you Coco. Am I going to do a clothing haul? Nah, I ain't doing no clothing haul. No, I don't know. I might. Who knows? I'm not good with the clothing hauls. I'd have to figure out how to set it up. I probably need to do it in my hallway. I need to set up the lighting. you know, we'll have to see. We have to see. Because I do need to get some more stuff for, well, not for work. Well, for work, sort of work. Yeah, maybe. No, it does not slide around. It wears really well on eye. It's glowy because of the pearlescence she's put in there. Yeah. 200 tape. Well, I set it with my regular, with some YSL all hour setting powder, and it was beautiful all day. It didn't look oily. It was just a pretty glow. You got to be careful with it, because it will, when you first put it on, I think, like, unless you're really comfortable with that much glow on your face, you really need to set it with powder and everything, because then it I already know all the stuff you got coming, so I ain't surprised. I'm telling you, if you use it and then you set it down with some powder, it looks good. It looks good. It does look good. I mean, yeah, I thought I had bought 2 pairs of shoes. I bought a pair of slides, but they're furry slides. I'm like, what were you thinking about in August, in June? Why you buying slides? Yes, when you set it, it still glows. Matter of fact, I can tell you when I had it on. The video that all y'all keep saying, I look with my hair in the bun. Which one did I do? I did the affordable perfumes. I have it on there. So go look at the makeup, and I have it on there. And so yeah, once I saw it, yeah, I went to Coach Outlet. I needed some black sandals. They had a cute little pair of flat black sandals, and I was on there. I bought a purse, you know. And I don't know why, and I'm trying not to buy purses because I am so not that purse person anymore. I carry my same basic purse almost every day. My crossbody that I love, that no one has because it's a vintage bag. And I think it was probably handmade by somebody. So I just carry that most days. And so it's like, so why are you buying this? But I don't know. I've been in this girly mood. Yes, the Hype Train perfume video too. Is that what I had it on? Maybe so. I'm telling y'all, if anybody want that shit, y'all can have it $80 shipped. Anybody wants the Kayali, $80 shipped. And y'all know I don't declutter that quick, but I did the same thing with Tiger by Francesca Bianchi. I was like, I don't want this shit. I sold that within a... I got rid of that shit too. I have got to get... I need to get, I don't even know what the hell I did with it. Oh, where did I put it? Listen, I was so over it. Drea, don't you, and this is a terrible thing to say, but, yeah, I did a review of it. I don't want it. I'm done with it. I don't need it. You know, I hate to say this because this is a terrible thing to say, but I really would like to know, I wouldn't mind that hookup. But you know what's so funny with that hookup? Nowadays these folks get out of pocket when they doing shit like that. When people sell, right, But the thing is, the boosters and lost their minds nowadays. Back in the day, boosters understood. They understood the economics of boosting. Now these motherfuckers want almost close to retail. I'm like, okay, I don't care if this bag is $2,000. You stole it. It's $200. $200. They be trying to, this a $2,000 bag, $1,000. But I need people not to pay the boosters these prices. I need old-fashioned, for real boosters. They understand how this works. We done hit the trains. We about to get rid of this shit. I need the people who understand when you hit shit like that, you supposed to give booster prices. Come on, y'all. I need y'all. I'm just being real. Listen, I used to be friends with boosters. Let's just be honest. Y'all old enough. You know some boosters. I used to know this chick. They were professionals. I mean, they took orders and everything. I mean, they was for real professionals. I mean, you could go and give them your order. They would go and then they tell you how much. Okay, this is gonna be. I mean, that's how they make their living. I mean, those are the boosters you want. I need, but nowadays they want close to retail. Listen, listen. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. The booster economics is you're supposed to pay 10% of retail all day long. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be 10% of retail. These motherfuckers want 75%. I did not watch Bobby Brown versus Keith Sweat because, quite honestly, I ain't a fan of either one of them that much. They had a couple of songs, right? I mean, if you're a real booster, I need you to give us the booster prices. So that's why I can't fuck with them now. I mean, that's like even the ones who are selling straight fakes are trying to overcharge for fakes. Come on now. That is clearly not a Gucci. Stop asking me for $200 for it. This thing should be $50. I mean, even the people with Link be asking too much. I'm like, do y'all not understand? Keith Sweat, all he do is whine. Yeah. I would like one song of his. Make it last forever. The rest of them I don't want to hit. Yeah. The only thing he got going for him is the Sweat Hotel. His radio show. He was like, yeah. And then Bobby Brown. No, I don't want to hear that much. I'll be honest, I watched right, Now, if it was bad, I'm mad I missed it, because I love the bad verses, Those are always good. Hey, Crystal, you got to watch the bad verses. The bad verses make it worth watching. But I'm like, I can't listen to his whining ass. So, okay, because let me just say this. So here we go. It's about to go down the bad path. We know we're about to hit the bad path. If I met a man who whined like that, he would not get I'd be like, man, if you don't get away from me with your whining ass, yeah. Oh my God. He would never get none. He would never get none. I'd just be like, you know what? It's dry. It's closed up. It wants nothing to do with you. I mean, no, he's not the OG beginnings. No, Lenny Williams is the beginning of begging. Can't nobody beg like Lenny. And I called you, and I cried. Oh. Now that is begging 101. So, Keith, that's where Keith got this shit from, Lenny. He got that shit from Lenny. I don't need nobody, man, to sound like that. See, I like a different type of begging. When a man begs for me, it's about, give me gifts. Don't whine at me. Yeah, okay, Lenny did have that voice, but he still whined like a motherfucker. Begging for me from a man is take me shopping, take me to a nice restaurant. That's begging to me. You begging for me? Okay, that's how you beg for Lulu. I taught my daughter really well about that too. But begging to me is you come with bearing gifts. Even if the first gift is flowers, right? You come, hey baby, come with a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Don't come with no cheap ass red roses though. I taught my cousins this. I said, don't ever bring a woman red roses, right? right? No. Come, come bearing gifts. My love language is gifts. I did one of them, what is your love language? And people be like, words of affirmation and shit. Mine was straight gifts. Everything that says a gift. Give me a gift. I'm okay. Give me a fucking gift. I'll take flowers to begin with because I love flowers. You can give me some flowers, but actually, you give me flowers and stick a gift card in it. That makes it even better, Pam. Then that's a twofer. That's I love flowers, but you really know I want a gift card, and the gift card better be good because I told you about these Negroes who gave you give me a gift card that's $50. You should give me an Ulta. This guy gave me an Ulta gift card. I kid you not. He acted like he did some shit. Oh, baby. See ya, Onag. Trying to act like, I thought about you because I know you love Ulta. It was $25. I said thank you because I didn't, but I was thinking, because I'm going to take you $25. But I'm thinking, dude, really? Okay. I was like, this ain't enough for me to buy lashes. I can buy a couple of pairs of lashes. Hopefully they're on sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. Then maybe I can get a few pairs of lashes. But real talk, I come on. 25. And then when they do shit like that, they always want all of this adoration, and they want some, oh, thank you so much. That's just where I be at, like, I kid, yes, $25. $25 in the 2000s. You gonna give me some, and if you know anything about me, I was like, this nigga right here, did he really? It reminded me of, remember the guy I told y'all about when I was young? $25 ain't gonna get me some face cream, baby. Mario, my face cream? Shit. Eye cream starts at $39. Eye cream, and that's when I'm buying something that's cheap. My eye cream is $100. My favorite is $105. Not on sale. I'm buying lip gloss. I'm gonna buy some lifter glosses. That's what you're gonna buy with $25. I was like, nah, my foot fetish man used to buy mine. Well, he wasn't a foot fetish man. He was a shoe fetish. Oh, yeah, the Strivectin is $69. And that's a love, too. I love me that Strivectin. But my favorite is the, right, right. We go to, and when you go to the drugstore side, you ain't buying a lot either. Let's think about that. With the drugstore side, unless you buy Essence, you buying some Essence or Catrice. Maybe some LA Girl. Elf. I know you was. See, Mario? So here's the thing. Let me tell you something. And if Maya's good, I ain't gonna tell y'all. I can't tell you the secret. Never mind. I ain't gonna out her shit. I'm not gonna out her. Let's just say, real women know how to bring in shit. You never know how much we spend. Now she needs those. If she needs me to tell her how to do that, tell her to inbox me. We'll have that conversation. Because a real chick can bring in some shit and you'll never know how many thousands she just spent. I told y'all when I was married, I had, because he noticed that I was buying, that I had a thing for vintage bags, well, purses in general. And I told y'all I had a hookup with this lady, which I miss her so much. But I had a hookup with this lady in Greece who would get bags from Prada, Fendi, and Gucci. So for a long time, that's where I bought my Pradas, my Fendis, and my Guccis. I just bought them through her. So he was noticing all these bags at one point. Okay. So in my closet, I had put nails on the back wall, and they was behind my clothes. You couldn't even see how many bags I had. So only had the ones on top, the new ones. Yeah. See, real G, get them. We make sure you don't see them boxes. You should. You just stay happy. You should stay happy. They be having that conversation over there. Just stay. Just don't even bother with it. Just be like, you know what? Cause see, here's and you understand that. It's because I can justify every moment that I shop. If I was with somebody, I could justify it all the time. Baby, this was this much. It was retail. It was this. So see, I really got a good deal on it. And if he starts balking for real, drop to your knees, lady. Drop to your knees. That's all I'm saying. Drop to your knees. It stops all conversation. All conversation goes if you're good at what you do, if you're not, let me know. I'll teach you some skills. But anyway, drop to your knees, and all thoughts are done with. He ain't gonna be thinking about. Ends every motherfucking argument. Either way, because if a man drops to his knees on me, it's like, okay, daddy. I'm just saying. Anytime you lose in the argument, ladies, if y'all don't know how to drop to your knees, I'm mad at you. You better learn that shit. Right, you gotta be good at it though. I knew a woman who was not good at it, and she always wanted to do it to men. And I heard about it. Hey, my girl. Here's this. I can't tell too much, but okay, she had a thing with teeth. And don't ask me how I know this. Don't ask me, right? Right. Sarah know all my talks. But she had some teeth issues. She was scraping men raw. So I helped her. I had to teach her a few things. I was like, we can't do this no more. You too damn old. She was older than me. I was like, girl, you about 50? You close to 50 and you still scraping folks? Girl, bye. Let's teach you how to do this right. You gotta learn how to. You gotta roll them lips over them teeth. What are you doing? Okay, never mind. And ladies, I'm telling you, right? And she used to always want to do it. She was very generous with it. But it was like, girl, do you know what you're doing? Right? Do you? He was like, no, don't. I literally saw a man be like, don't ask me how I saw this. I just did see it. But he was mortified. He was, it's bad when a man is trying to be like, no, that's enough. No, stop. That's good. No. When they try to get you up off of it, baby. I was like, Lord, I felt bad for the boy. I was dying laughing. Because the look on his... Oh, and then... So, okay, here's another thing that I heard. A woman do. Are you ready? She blew. It almost, this guy said he almost killed her when she did that shit. She blew in his hole. No, she ain't got a small mouth. She just don't know what she's doing. Right? She just didn't know what she was doing, and it just went awry. She just, right? She blew it like it was a balloon. She blew it like it was a balloon. She thought she was doing something extra. You know, people be trying to get fancy. You know, folks want to get fancy. Don't get fancy if you don't know what you're doing. Do not get fancy if you don't know what you're doing. Stay basic. Stay with the basics. They always get you through it. So yeah, she, she, you know, sometimes just stay basic. Don't be trying to be too extra and shit. Don't be trying to be you know, extra. Oh, I'm about to be extra. I'm about to do some extra shit, right? Just stay in your lane. Do what you know how to do. Don't be trying. Hey, but let's say this. I am saying it very PC, very PG rated. I am not being too graphic. You know, y'all old enough to know what I'm talking about, so I don't have to be graphic with it. I mean, I don't have to bring out, look, I don't have to bring out the training to, you know, I ain't got to bring out anything to show how to use it. I used to have, never mind. Never mind, that conversation was about to go real awry, so I'm going to let that one go. Right, I'm being nice and smooth. I can get real graphic on your ass. That's for when. Right, Tracy? Just, you know, she took blowjob literally. Are you talking about, okay, so is that Angel you talking about, the one who does who I can't watch? She's from here. I don't know if it's the one who's Angel, the one who does it and spits all over it and shit, makes it just gross as hell. Yeah, I can't watch Angel. She's from Chicago. She started here. And you know when she does it, have you seen where she puts the tarp out? Where she puts the huge tarp out and everything? And then she like, I mean, I don't know where she got all this saliva from, but it's the grossest shit ever. I know men, I guess men don't care because it feels good, I guess, but she doing way too much. I am of the work smarter, not harder crowd. Yes, the unnecessary noise and spits. That's Angel. No. I mean, don't get me wrong. People pay for that. Right? People pay her. And, you know, I just think there's an elegance to it. And it doesn't have to be all of that. It's too theatrical for me. It's too much. Right? It's just too much. And then she's spitting and it's just like blah, blah, blah. It's just like too much. No. You know what? You ain't gotta do all that. Right? It's just, I know she just does too much. It's just and see, right. It's that whole spit thing is such a turn off to me. No, right? No. Hi, Chris. How are you? Good night, Pam. You get some rest. It's like, no, ma'am. We're not doing this. It's just because I've seen her for years. I think the first time, man, I want to say Angel started doing it here. She's been doing this shit for at least 10 years. So I think it's been about 10 years ago when I first saw it. And I was like, oh, hell no, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, nah, I'm not doing that. I have taught tongue, touch, and mouth skills. But it's much more elegant. You know what I'm saying? It's much more elegant. Hi, it's all love. Hello. then that shit is gross. It just grosses me out. When I can't watch her because it's no, I don't watch her. She's gross. She's gross. But I will say this: she makes her money. Have you seen? I saw somebody posted this for me to see. Hey, I gotta say, yeah, it's an art form. It shouldn't be like gross art, but it's an art form. There's a woman teaching um riding skills. I kid you not, I saw the video of it. It's hilarious. I was like, okay. And the thing is first off, you would be videotaping me. I get it that you're trying to promote your class. I don't know, was it Tiomi's class? I'm not sure. Oh no, we're talking about in reference to that, no. Her name is Angel, who does the oral skills class. But I don't know who does this class, but it's like a riding class. And I guess it's from behind. But the reality is that certain things, and I'm just being honest from a business standpoint, you should, and maybe some of them were okay with it going up. If you're doing classes like that, there should be discretion. You should honor your customers' discretion. Like the women that I've taught over the years, I would never put them on blast. I would never put them on social media because that is a very private thing. Yes, I teach that class. Oh, does Tiomi have riding classes? I'm not upset about the class. I'm just saying, Tiomi do everything, so I ain't mad at her. But, and maybe they were okay with her filming it because it was from behind or whatever, and some of them might have been okay with it. But a lot of times, and this is for real nowadays, people don't even think about those things when they start filming shit like that. This is being honest. And as a and I as a person who's been in that world, you need to remind people that if you're going to do something like this shit ain't never going to go away. Because it's never going to go away. So you have to be prepared for it not going away. And that's the problem with it, is that, people get put on out there. Well, it's up to you if you want to learn how to ride. And I think sometimes women need to get out of the space of why should I do this for a man? Why should I? Especially, let me just break this down. Especially when it comes to sex. Sex is powerful. And being really good at sex is powerful. And you should be getting pleasure out of it. So if you don't get pleasure out of it, then don't do it. But understand, because if that's the case, then don't do the shit. But understand that person that you're with, hold up, I gotta sneeze. You should have a bag of tricks. The problem is women pull out their fucking bag of tricks to everybody. Your bag of tricks, hi, thank you, Monique, should be, the real tricks are for the person you're really into. I have, I have some pieces on that, Right. I mean, and it's about your pleasure too. So everybody got to stop. If you feel like me knowing how to ride it well is giving him something and you're not getting something out of it, then you don't need to do it. Because I personally think you should be enjoying sex. And if you're on top, you should be enjoying it too. It shouldn't just be you doing it because you know what I'm saying? If it's, so you just doing it just because. When I hear women say stuff like that, that says to me you got that mentality like It's all about the man. You ain't getting no pleasure out of it. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this right now. If I ain't getting no pleasure out of it, I ain't doing it. Because that sounds very one-sided. And if you in a one-sided situation, then that's like what's his DJ Khaled or whatever the fuck his name is, talking about he don't take care of his woman. I'm trying to clean it up for him. The only thing I saw with it was, I was thinking, this is, if I was a woman in this class, I cleaned that up because I was trying to figure out, how do I say eat the I was like, eat, lick her, right? Well, as I always say, you might not be licking it, but somebody taking care of her. No matter how she act, no matter what he think, she getting that she getting that done. And if it ain't with a man, it's with a woman. Somebody is hitting that pearl. Well, I think it was just women who were watching the class and they had some shit to say. I don't believe him either. Well, and let me tell you this, and this is real. This is real. But even if why wouldn't you do it if you're rich? That tells you he will. Okay, so let me say this. If he doesn't do it, that's because he ain't good at it. I bet you he one of them men, because I've met a few of them that's like, oh, I have met men who want a woman to do it. I'm trying to say it right. Who want a woman to, but they say we're too messy because we get wet down there. Negro, you want us to get wet. You want us to get wet. I'm telling you right now. Listen, don't let me meet his wife. I'm going to turn her ass out and she going to be buying me presents. Oh, so that's what you're not doing? He going to think we just the best of buddies. Girl, we hanging out going to brunch. She going to be doing it when I'm done. I'm just telling the truth, Ruth. Nah. Oh, you hang on. Yeah, I don't think he knows what he's doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing. And so I'm thinking, when he was young, he never learned how to do it right. Somebody talked shit about him doing it. And he was like, I ain't never doing that again. I'm telling you, that's what happened. I am telling you, that's what happened. Listen, he was down there in his little teen years. He was about 16, 17 years old. He called himself, he talked all, he talked all this craziness because he thought he was going to be the man. He got down there, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing because he just thought, and then wasn't nothing to it. You just get down there and you do something. He was probably all up, he was probably nowhere near her clitoris. He was nowhere, nowhere near it. She was like, His little feelings got hurt. He's probably a Cancer. Is he a Cancer? He's probably, he's probably a Cancer. He's just in his feelings and he just can't handle it. And so that's what happened. And so from that time, he was like, I'm never doing it again. That's terrible. That's gross. Yeah. And then, so now we here. Now he like, oh, that's so disgusting. Right. It's so disgusting. I don't like it. I promise you, he is probably the most basic. She with him because she loved him and she was young. Trust me, somebody tapping that hard, because he doesn't even look like, he doesn't even sound or look like sex with him will be fun. He looks like he is so fucking basic He seems like he would just get on top of you. There's no foreplay. He might kiss you once, squeeze a nipple right quick, probably squeeze it, probably pinch your nipple too fucking hard. You can do a lot of things with a short tongue. I mean, it ain't about the length of the tongue. It's about what you know what to do with it, right? You know, he's probably the most boring sex ever. You know, he don't care about, because he does not care about her. You know, he doesn't care about her pleasure at all. It's strictly service. She's there, you know, strictly service. Baby, what? He might as well just go on and pay for it, because then at least they'll act like they're, you know. And what he paying for with his wife? Because I know if I was his wife, I would have, they'd have to put a whole new house on my property for the shit I would be buying, fucking with his ass. I'd be buying every damn time every time I'd be like, I'd have so many diamonds. My jewelry would be ridiculous. I would have to have almost a wing for my shit, because I'd always be buying shit. Because that's all she got. Because she's not getting any pleasure from him, from being with him sexually. None at all. None. Ain't nothing about that. I'm just telling you, I'm sure he hits it dry. He don't give a fuck. It ain't about you. It's just me getting, no. Nope. And then she'd have a friend like me. I'm telling you, she got a girlfriend. Because, see, he would notice a man. She couldn't get away with a man. He's so stupid and goofy. I'm sure that her best friend, they best friends all right. She got a friend. She got a friend that, yeah, they best friends, okay. I would have a room full of perfume. I would, but what does she do? Because honestly, honest talk, I promise you, I'd be, yeah, they do look a lot alike. If I was with him, I would be working on shit on my own to make money so I could dip off on his ass. And I'd be like, yes, I'm working, you know. I'd be doing all kind of shit, you know, trying to keep myself busy. Honey, I'd be making jewelry. I'd be doing whatever to work on my exit strategy. Because I'm going to have to exit this shit soon. And I get it. See, I don't. Okay, I'll tell y'all the story. So, when I was younger, there was a guy who one time was like, and he was pretty wealthy. I mean, he wasn't on their levels, but he made good money. He owned his own company. He was like, he's older than me, older person. And he was like, you know, he told me he was gonna put me through school. He put me through school. He was like, you know, I'll put the kids through private school, you know, whatever. And I kind of was like, no. And the reason why, hear me out. I mean, he was like, you know, where you want to get a house, we get a house, I'll get you a house, whatever. Hear me out. It's very tempting. But I am of this notion. If you're going to do that for me, I have to, in turn, take care of you well. This is big. And I am not exaggerating. No, she loves him, but she ain't satisfied. Ain't nothing about that shit sound satisfying. And as a young person, I said, I'm going to cheat on him. because but nothing about that gonna satisfy me. And just being honest, and I was honest enough to say, because other women would have been on it, because I mean he was gonna take care of me very well. Telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. So, um, so I was like, no, because I cheat on him, because this is not gonna keep me happy. And a lot of people will deal with people. And I didn't tell him that, but that's why I was like, no. Because I knew that I would cheat on him. Eventually, I could try with my and I would try with my damnedest to be good and faithful, and on many levels I would be anything. But I knew sexually, oh, I was gonna cheat. I was gonna have to. I was gonna have to. It was gonna happen, and that wouldn't be right for somebody giving you so much. So I was like, yeah. Because that right there wasn't gonna do a damn thing. And I mean, because I mean, for real, he was talking about giving me all kind of shit. And then at one point, let me tell you how crazy he was. He decided he wanted a child, and he wanted me to be the mama. It wasn't even White Castle. It was like a chicken nugget. Because if you think about it, this person's giving you all of this, and then you cheat on them. That's just not right. So I was like, no. It was like one chicken nuggets. One. Girl, a baby, you can't have a good orgasm with a guy like that. Because I mean, think about it. Think about the work you have to put in to make that happen. Think about it. Think about the work you have to put in to make it happen. And so for men, see what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? You got your Kegels got to be on point. Them muscles, you got to. Let me just say, to make that happen and make it feel semi-decent, your Kegels have got to be on point. Because you... So let me say. That's what I'm saying. That vice grip gotta work, y'all. That vice grip has got to work. He was okay. He was okay. Yeah, he was okay. Right. I mean, I've had so much better. So he was okay. So that on top of that made it even worse. See what I'm saying? Made it even worse. Because you might be able to, if it's like, oh, but do this. Now, he did understand. Right? You like, no, 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 we're not doing this. No, 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 no. Stop it, stop it. But yeah. And wasn't no depth. There was no depth. There was no girth. You know, like it wasn't nothing like the duo or the twin. It wasn't nothing like the duo or the twin. It was nowhere near that. Can I tell y'all honestly, I have yet to put those on my skin because I just bought them for the novelty of them. Now I have, they sit over on the thing, I'm looking at them like, what you gonna do with the things? Yeah, it wasn't a duo, it wasn't a duo or the twin. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, your stomach hurt does work because people be like, oh, your stomach hurt. Yeah. Right, because if at least if you're not that big, you need to have your oral skills have to be impeccable. Your whole foreplay needs to be impeccable. Every aspect of your foreplay needs to be impeccable. Your fingers, your kissing, you need to get a woman just when she just like, I'm gonna work with you, daddy, I'm gonna work with you. Because everything else just got her like loose and you know, that's to be impeccable. Anyway. Now, I will say this. Back in the day, he was very generous. Like when I was working him hard, well, okay. But let me okay, but here's the real one. For years, I had him thinking I wasn't good. I didn't know I didn't do oral. I had him believing for years that I was, because he was you got to know your audience. That's the other thing. You got to know your audience. So he was into like, he wanted, because I was younger than him, he wanted to feel like I was innocent. Okay. So he wanted to feel like I was innocent. Was he a big guy? Not really, no. Well, he was kind of big, not really. So he wanted to feel like I was innocent. He was really into the innocence thing. So I used to play innocent with him. I would say, no, oh my God, stop. He got off on it. Listen, you gotta give your audience what they want. So I was innocent. Now on the other side of the spectrum, I was busy as a bee. But to him, he just thought I was so innocent, I was so sweet and everything, right? And then let me tell you what happened. He never has let me live, well, when we were still cool, he never let me live this down. Now, mind you, we never really dated. I would like come by sometimes and hang out with him. And sometimes I'd be like, I need some money. Can I get $100? Can you drop me $200-$300? I mean, he would. I'd be like, I need it for the kids. I need this, so I would just go by, hang out with him sometimes. And this was, when I was single. As a single mama, you got to handle your business. I'm just saying, single motherhood. So anyway, one time, because he lived downtown and I lived in the suburbs, and a lot of times I would be taking a train home. There was sometimes when I would call him in the middle of the night, right? I would call him in the middle of the night, like I need to crash because I missed my last train home. Like if I was hanging out kicking it during the summertime. No, honey, I don't think of it as tricking. Listen, it's working with what you got, okay? So, tricking is for stupid people. Tricking means, you getting a Happy Meal. I got gourmet. I got 5-star. Anyway, so this particular time, it was summertime. It was always summertime when I didn't have the kids. It would be like, hey, I need to sleep, and then I'm going to get up and go catch my train home. So this particular time, I was drunk as fuck came over his house. It was like, I called him like, hey, hey, can I crash? And he was like, yeah. So, cause he lives in a building downtown, and so he'd be awake, so that they would let me up. So apparently, I was so fucking drunk this day. I came in his house. Apparently, I had on, I had on a little dress. I threw off all my clothes, got in his bed because I was hot and I'd been drinking. Jumped in his bed and gave him the best oral he had ever had. And he said that I just rolled over and went to sleep. I didn't even remember doing it. I was so out of it. I was tired. And I was like, I don't know, maybe he said something or did something. And I was like, let me just take care of this. And then did it. Right? And then I got up there, and I didn't know because I would catch an early train. It'd be like 6 a.m. So I would literally just get up, throw my clothes back. I was such a wild child. Throw my shit on and then go home. And then, I get home about 7 o'clock. I don't even know how I did it. But for years he was like, yeah, I thought you were all innocent and stuff. And then you came over here that one day and you just did this. I was like, what you want me to do? Say what? So so then I dispelled my whole innocent act. I couldn't do the innocent act. Right. It was I couldn't work my little innocent. No. He was like, I'm like, well, all right then. And I really wasn't trying to do that to him because. See, my thing is, and that's one of the few times I don't remember what happened. Honestly, I vaguely recall doing it after you told me. I was like, damn, did I really do that? So I'm not one for doing that, right? Because that was his get off. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. So I'd be like, look, this is my mom. In my head, I be going to some funny ass shit. Hunty, whatever. And so, yeah, so he was, listen, we do this all the time, fellas. I'm just telling y'all. Trust me, there has been a woman who was, if she's good, she's faked and you never knew it. There's been somebody, and let's be honest, y'all be faking it too. Men fake it too. Y'all be faking it. Y'all be faking it sometimes too. Trying to be nice to somebody. She's really nice, but you really ain't fit. And then you get in it, and it's like, oh, that chick who was real nice and she was sexy, and y'all was kissing and it felt all good, and then you get there and she's like, she ain't got no rhythm, ain't no movement. She's just there. And you're trying to get up out of it as quickly as possible, so you fake that shit. Okay, you did it. Y'all know y'all done it. Don't even try to lie to me and say you haven't done it at least once or twice. I'm here for it. I'm waiting to hear about it. You know what? I'm acting like I ain't got to teach in the morning. Let me get off of here. What time is it? Oh, okay, yeah, I gotta get off. I gotta teach in the morning. I should have had chicharrones with me because I love chicharrones in the middle of the night. So yeah, y'all know I ain't lying. See, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, D'Angelo. That's the truth of it. We've all faked it out. We've all faked somebody. We've all faked it at least once or twice. You off for a week? Okay. Yeah, I need to stop acting like I don't have them. Listen, my students though, they just be happy if I'm like, yeah, just do this, because they so over. I got 2 more days though, and then I'm done. And as long as they come to class, well, ooh, that's even worse. Like that first time is bomb, and then you do it again, and you be like, what happened? What happened? Well, yeah, you see, that's the thing. Sometimes you just ain't tired. You tired. You ain't ready for all of that. So but you should have your skills together to the point that even if you ain't ready for all of that, you can get good. You got to have your skill set should be this type where even if you're not really into it, but you just want to, okay, they want some, okay, let me give them some good. You can do it and give it to them in a way that they're happy and they don't even know that you really ain't into it at that moment. You sitting up there thinking about other shit, like, ooh, what can I buy tomorrow? Ooh, you know what? I should be ordering this. You know what I'm saying? But yes, that the times when you've been with somebody and it was really good, and then you try it again and you be like, what just happened? That's the look you had in your head. You be going, what just happened? Huh. Huh. And you're in the midst doing all this in your head. You gotta get out of this one. This ain't gonna happen again. No, we're not talking about in that session. We talking about y'all get together like a day or two later. No, I ain't even talking about like recovery time. We talking about you come to it later, another day. Y'all get back together a week later, and then you going, this ain't what I signed up for. This ain't what I remember. This is all in your, that's where you all at, like, no, we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again, y'all. Not again at all. So, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, y'all. I guess I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to act like I'm a teacher tomorrow, in a few hours. They know. You know what? I think they know. Because sometimes you can tell they know because they be giving you that look like, yeah, you know this ain't good. And they trying to like, they hoping that you don't notice it, and you know the power that first time. No. We will have another late night chat. I have some other things in my head, and I'm learning how to, for this, kind of clean up how I say it, so it works. Of course, member side, I ain't got to clean it up because I got some extra shit to say. Because we can have the whole conversation about things that people say that will have you going, what? Did you say that shit to me? Of course, you gotta do that sometimes. Sometimes it's all about you turning yourself on because they ain't doing shit. So you gotta figure out how to turn yourself on because they ain't turned you on at all. And you might like them and trying to be nice. All right, y'all. Right. We been good. We're gonna have to finish this one in the member side. So that'll be our next late night session. Will be on the member side. I have to schedule it for y'all and post it up so we can really talk. I don't monetize over there, so that they can't say right. They can't see the good things. I don't monetize on the member side, so can't nobody come for me about advertisers or nothing because we not monetized. We just talking. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Good night. Let's get some rest. Let me go to bed. Good night. Yeah, we've been behaving. We ain't gonna behave when we go over there though. I need to wash some brushes. Oh, Good night. Good night.